Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Today, guys, it's Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Time to recommit to our new habits, our aspirations, our growing and developing our best selves. It's Monday. It's beginning. It's if not on Monday, then when? And guys, I've written this newsletter. Actually, I wrote it yesterday on Sunday, and you might have gotten it if you are a subscriber of my Team Lean newsletter. By the way, guys, when you subscribe, you get my 10-day free video email course. There are also assignments. It's called Health Foundation Series, where you learn about the importance of fasting, meditation, healthy eating, balanced diet, sleep, drinking water, all of that. And it's all presented in a very concise, very simple format, and you're gonna learn a ton, and every day there's gonna be an assignment for you to do. Really simple to start practicing those important habits like drinking enough water or eating your veggies, or and what kind of veggies is best to eat. You'll learn about that too. Anyhow, subscribe to my newsletter. The link for that you can find in the show notes. Besides that, guys, let's get back to our newsletter. So yesterday I wrote a newsletter to my subscribers about how every year around this time I hear a lot of people, friends, family, my potential clients, sometimes my real clients, they're like, I might need a break, or I'm gonna recommit to my healthy self and I'm gonna take care of my eating or my fitness or my sleep, after Christmas. So that's what I often hear around this time. And you know what? Yeah, I know it's Christmas, it's holiday, and you think that the best time to start is after. Well, I hear that every year, and usually from the same people who always want to start just right after this, just right after that, just a little bit later. Can you recognize yourself in that? I've definitely been there, not once. But recently, for the past couple of years, I've been working on not being that person because guys, here's the thing. How we do anything is how we do everything. So let me repeat, how we do anything is how we do everything. And when we delay things that are truly important to us, at least we say they are, when we're delaying them, we are okay with the fact that we might never do them. And what kind of person will never take care of their health? And also, how many times do we do that before we realize that maybe now is the time to start, not after Christmas or New Year? Then maybe holiday is when you commit to what's important to you, when you have more time, when you have more energy, when you're not busy running around doing all the work. Maybe it's time now, not after Christmas or New Year. You can still celebrate 25th of December. You can still have great New Year party, but don't allow it to become a month, 2 months, and then finally it's spring and all of a sudden you just realize that you again didn't do anything to feel and look great. And then it's summer and there is something else, parties, birthdays, holidays. Yeah, so this whole rant and my newsletter was about that fact. That if you are delaying right now till New Year after Christmas and all the celebrations, then probably, let's be honest, you're probably never gonna commit to that, or not anytime soon, because there's always time to change. But if you are delaying, chances are you're gonna be delaying for much longer. So please do recommit with actions right now. Recommit to what's important to you. That being said, here is a small tip for you, food tip. Food can solve a lot of problems, and I'm just so sad sometimes that I didn't know that food can solve so many things, physical and mental, and also work-wise. Like when we eat the best for ourselves, we are our best selves, and it's just so much easier to do stuff like this podcast. I would never do that if I didn't take care of myself, food including, and my brain probably wouldn't work that well, and I wouldn't be able to speak without any kind of preparation to you, just recording it and then sending it to my podcast hosting platform. So food matters, guys, and here is one food solution that you might start using today. If you're having problems with your skin, maybe you have dry skin, this specifically is about dry skin. A lot of people, especially people trying to stay with a low carb keto diet or on some sort of very limiting diet, people trying to eliminate a lot of foods because they read this article and that article and about lectins or about certain like fats like omega-6s to be pro-inflammatory. Now they avoid all the omega-6s, forgetting the fact that omega-6 is actually essential and for our skin too. So anyhow, guys, especially people on an elimination diet, keto, carnivore, vegan, those are all elimination diets because they eliminate whole food groups. Sometimes really unnecessarily. So the problem, skin, dry skin. So when you eliminate a lot of those foods, a lot of times you would miss on a lot of nutrients, and many of those nutrients are essential, like omega-6 fatty acids and vitamin E. And so a lot of people on keto diets, for example, they start eating, a lot of meat, a lot of cream, a lot of cheese, and then, they might also eat vegetables. They might also eat things like broccoli, like Brussels sprouts, like spinach. But on the fat side, their diet is very limited. They might also use something like MCT oil or coconut oil. All of these oils are fine in moderation with a balanced diet, but they aren't the essential omega-3s and essential omega-6s. And so if you aren't getting those essential omega-3s that are in fatty fish, if you aren't getting omega-6s that most abundantly are in seeds, actually, if you aren't getting sufficient amounts of them on a regular basis, besides your immune system being compromised and a lot of other systems, your skin gonna suffer a lot. And so vitamin, one of the richest sources that will allow you to eat all of your vitamin E and all of your omega-6s in the best possible form is sunflower seeds. So humble sunflower seeds, if you are having problems with your skin right now, I would recommend for a couple of weeks to eat 50 grams of sunflower seeds, and a miracle, your skin might get all shiny and well moisturized without you having to use any kind of magical cream. Surprise! Food can solve problems, real life problems, guys. So again, especially if you are on some sort of elimination diet, I was there, I know it works, and you're having skin problems, specifically your skin gets dried, or maybe also like there are some cracks somewhere in your skin, or it doesn't heal that well, maybe dry elbows, or dry skin around those places where you have bone really close to your skin. So with all of that, omega-6s and vitamin E will help. But supplements, guys, for example, for vitamin E, a lot of times wouldn't work for you because supplements are not identical to foods, and a lot of supplements are really low quality. So basically, you might take your vitamin E in multivitamin, but it might not really work. So sunflower seeds, it's whole foods. It has omega-6s and vitamin E in the best possible form, meaning they're not oxidized, they're not gonna create more inflammation because they were poorly stored in some plastic clear bottle on a shelf of a supermarket. So in a case of sunflower oil. So it's best to get your vitamin E and omega-6s from sunflower seeds. It's best for our health and for many other reasons. So 50 grams of sunflower seeds will take care of your omega-6s and your vitamin E. And again, people on elimination diets, and guys, those are you are those people if you are following something like keto or carnivore or vegan or plant-based or just eliminating a lot of different foods. So those foods might have those essential nutrients, and vitamin E in general not so easy to come by unless you are eating certain seeds and nuts. And the richest source of vitamin E, naturally occurring vitamin E, is sunflower seeds. So eat up your sunflower seeds. Again, 50 grams will do. Also, what I wanted to share with you, some of my successes. Remember, I told you that I was trying to build my napping habit for a while, and I just couldn't stick with it. Something would always get in the way. But I know that napping for about 20, 30 minutes makes me feel really good. When I do it in the afternoon, the second part of the day is just like the first part of the day, especially if you're a morning person and you have that, energy jolt and you're like running around and doing things and making things happen. And then in the afternoon, you're kind of not that energetic anymore and you're more sleepy and start checking your social media, not so productive, might watch some Netflix. If you're that kind of morning person, you know what I'm talking about. For a late night person, it will happen probably the other way around. The first part of the day might be sluggish and slow, and then by night they're like all energetic. Anyhow, guys, naps is my hack to help me to have the second part of the day just like the first. It's like you have a restart button and you nap, and then the second part of the day just as productive as the first one without any sort of stimulants like more coffee that then disrupts your sleep and ruins your morning, your best part of the day. So anyhow, guys, I was trying to make my napping consistent using the habit tools that we talked a lot about last week from the book Tiny Habits that I also blogged about. So I started using these tools from the book to build this napping habit, and it's working beautifully. So for the last week, 7 days, I've been napping, and I'm gonna nap today, and I'm sure I'm gonna be successful with it. So how did I do that? I created this recipe, action recipe. That's how they call it in the book. So I created this sentence. I wrote it down and started to use it. After my workout, and I usually work out 11 to 12 p.m. or so, after my workout, I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna nap. Again, after I finish my workout, I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna nap. And that's exactly what I do now. I do my workout, I take a shower, and I nap. I set my alarm for 30 minutes, and I nap. And now that I've created this routine, because I always work out somewhere around that time, so I added a habit that I wanted to do, napping, to the habit that I already do every day, my workouts, my exercise. So, sometimes they can happen a little bit earlier, later, but that's my usual routine. So when I finish my workout, I take a shower and I take a nap. And that's been working beautifully. So win number 1. Yoo-hoo! Don't forget that to wire a habit that you want to start doing consistently, you need to celebrate. And that's what I've also been doing. Every time when I finish my nap, I jump out of the bed and I'm like, "Oh, you go, girl," or something like that, just to feel the win, victory. And that's important to release dopamine in our brain to wire faster the habits that we want to build. So that's win number 1 of the last week. So now I'm napping and I'm then, just working through my whole day, doing all this stuff with just more passion, more zest, more energy, not just first part of the day, but the whole day. So that's napping. Another thing that I was really blown away by, my productivity just skyrocketed after I deleted all these notifications on my phone. So basically, I went to settings on my phone, on my smartphone, and I deleted all the notifications, telling my phone to not send me any notifications about my Instagram, from my Instagram, from Twitter, from any social media, from Facebook. I even deleted WhatsApp notifications because I have a few nutrition, health, lifestyle groups there. And, I interact with people there regularly, but I figured it's best for me to do it at certain times. It will save my energy, my mental health, plus people don't suffer from that. Like, it's not some emergency WhatsApp group, so it's okay if I reply a little bit later. So I deleted all the WhatsApp notifications. I even deleted all the text notifications. So I only see my text after I check my phone, after I do some good amount of creative work. So I deleted all the notifications, and I didn't think that it would help me to not check my social media. But you'd be surprised. Now I check my social media just maybe 3-4 times a day instead of countless times per day. And what I noticed, my productivity doing creative projects, working on my clients' programs and figuring things out for my clients, like how to help them to build certain habit or to improve their energy levels or their performance, like what's the best tool for them, right? A lot of creative work. I'm in the flow most of the time without all these notifications. If you are into self-development or biohacking, you probably heard about the concept of flow, when you're just in this zone and you're just working through things and you're feeling like everything is just flowing through your ideas, and it's just so much easier to get stuff done. And I didn't realize how much impact checking my social media, having those notifications had on my anxiety levels, on just feeling that I'm missing on something out because there are all these notifications about people posting stuff, commenting stuff. I didn't realize how much impact it had on my productivity levels and the quality of work, and just mentally feeling more at peace and calm and not rushed, not like missing out on many things. I didn't know that those notifications had such an effect on me. Even just seeing them had such an effect on me. Now that I have no notifications, I'm like such a happy person. I know it sounds miraculous, ridiculous, and funny, but that was really a revelation for me. I didn't expect that. And so now I'm never putting back my notifications because it's just not worth it. My work got so much better. I get so much more done, and it just feels so much better. Like I'm having so much more fun. So something to try for you guys. Maybe napping, maybe deleting or removing, or adjusting the settings so you don't get any notifications on your phone, so you don't constantly feel like you are on the hook and you gotta reply and you gotta post or you gotta follow someone and not to miss out, all this anxiety. Those notifications, removing all of them, it really, really helps. By the way, my phone is always in the silent mode, so I hear nothing from my phone. There is nothing blinking, and when I'm out doing something or I need to create content, it's in the airplane mode, so there is literally nothing coming through. But I feel like I'm in control of my phone and my social media, not the other way around. And that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Number one, please don't delay things that are truly important to you, because if you are delaying them, the chances are you're never gonna get to them, and half of your life might just go by without you ever feeling your best self, in shape, fit, looking and feeling amazing. When you feel your best, you you're so passionate about so many things. At least that's what is happening to me. You know, I'm just such an amazing person when I'm feeling my best. And so diet, fitness, nutrition, it has a lot to do with that. It has almost everything to do with that, guys. That's why most of the people you see, like, you know, those influencers like Brendan Burchard, Tony Robbins, or Sarah Blakely, or Richard Branson. I don't know who you follow, but most of the successful people who've been continuously successful and growing, those people all take care of their sleep, of their health, of their nutrition. Now, they might not be on a keto diet or any other diet or exercising like Superman, but they do, all of them, some sort of exercise. They do eat good food. They do sleep well and take care of their mental health. So, guys, success leaves clues. So, please don't delay yourself to become your best self. And nutrition, health, fitness, mental health care, all of that. You gotta take care of all of that in order to start shining instead of surviving. So that's number one. Number two, having troubles with your skin, dry skin, especially, you know, maybe dry elbows, or maybe your lips crack all the time. So look into vitamin E foods, specifically sunflower seeds, 50 grams a day, especially if you've been having this trouble for a while, instead of using some miraculous super cream. So sunflower seeds, 50 grams a day, that will also deliver omega-6s that a lot of people, scared by many books and gurus who talk about pro-inflammatory nature of omega-6s. I mean, a lot of people scared by that deleted all omega-6s altogether, forgetting or not knowing that those were essential. And you can actually miss them, especially on a very eliminative diet like carnivore or keto, you know, eating all the MCTs and coconut oil and double cream. All of them do not have a lot of vitamin E or omega-6s, just for the record. So sunflower seeds, 50 grams a day for amazingly looking, shiny, and well moisturized skin. I don't even know how I just came up with this description. Anyhow, so sunflower seeds, start taking care of yourself today, not after Christmas or whatever that will never come. And if you want to build habits, re-listen to our episodes last week that were all about, most of them were about building habits, how to build good habits and break bad habits. So listen to those episodes that are helping me. I'm succeeding with my napping habit that helps me to go through my days. I'm a morning person with a lot of energy in the morning and in the afternoon and in the evening. So that's been amazing. And for a week, as an experiment, today's Monday, for a week, delete all of your notifications. Guys, I promise you, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna go bankrupt. I promise you two of those things if you turn off all the notifications on your phone for a week. But just notice how much more energy and peace you're gonna have by deleting all of this and feeling like you are in control, not that something is controlling you. So try this experiment. And that's it for today, guys. Happy Monday, happy week, happy December. It's still very beginning. There's so many things you can accomplish by the end of this year still, guys. So get to work and delete all notifications. Don't forget about that, because that will help you to get the work done. So make the plan. How did they plan the work the plan? That's the saying. I'm on the roll today. Probably all the napping and no notifications and all the vitamin E. So guys, happy Monday. Thank you for tuning in, to listening to the end of my rant. Please do share this episode with one other person who might need the napping and deleting notification things and stop delaying all this stuff. So please share, discuss, re-listen to these episodes and other episodes on building and breaking habits. And as usual, guys, till next time, please eat better today.